Poggers, what is up, gamers? We are here tonight with the main bracket of code Kang 26, and here with me I've got... Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Gucci Bookworm. Ah!
Oh my god, it's Gucci Bookworm, no way!
Yeah, I'm the realest one.
It's
As
Fruit
promised.
Gushers Literature Insect.
Yep, that's me.
Yup.
That's me.
Yuppers.
I'm here. I'm here. Also, I'm gonna do my 2 hydrates now.
Sap, I am very alive right now. Absolutely very alive.
There's one.
There's one. I already did mine off screen because that's a dummy and did it before the stream started.
2. Double hydrate.
But I had to drink another one because I still had gum in my mouth. I realized I'm stupid.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Alright.
No Gucci.
Gucci Bookworm.
No, we're not doing this today. Nope.
Alright. So for our first set here in Winter Semi, I just realized I never put the tournament name in. Oh god.
Oops. Good streamer.
There it is. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're gonna have
We did it.
Fragalicious versus Karakira today. These are 2 players that kind of popped off last week, been doing pretty well lately. So, we're gonna see how they fare tonight. Definitely not quite the set. These are 2 players, yes they are. I'm glad you agree, Mantis.
They are 2 players.
I'm glad you agree.
Alright, let's see what these 2 players have to offer.
Alright. You can see
Rado,
everything,
F,
right?
neutral. Yes, I can see everything.
Perfect. Kitty, thank you very
Alright.
much for the raid. I appreciate it.
Alright. Immediately, good bubble punish from Karakira. Just putting on a lot of pressure here. Kind of not letting Frag move.
Yeah, Kara racked up damage really fast right here, but not the best edge guard.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Oh, good.
Nice parry
good call
wave.
out on that. Yeah, good call out.
making the
And now-
toast.
Early lead. Let's see if Frag can
Ooh.
show some of their stuff too.
Alright, going in right now, getting some... That was some damage.
Oh yeah, and here we have not the greatest edge guard. Just kind of let Lily knock him right back to stage.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
Yeah.
down strong. Alright.
some very questionable smash attacks in neutral, but you know,
It's happy
gotta
with
watch
Maple.
for the yeah. And yet another bubble. Not the strongest punish this time, but oh, some crazy movement here.
I feel like Kira's kind of just like running back and tossing needles sometimes, trying to like slow down the neutral when they're not feeling super comfortable with it.
Yeah, which is not a bad idea as Rano, especially against a fast character like Maple. It can just be nice to slow it down. Here we have Frag putting on some pressure of their own, though, getting a lot of damage and sort of evening this game back up after it looked very, very down.
Yeah. Kira's got the lead right now. Extra, I'm glad you noticed. Yes. It is Aegis Toaster. I can see it's your first time around here.
And yet another bubble. Seems like Karakira is hitting a lot of these tongues, just
Yeah. Popping
sort of
up.
in neutral. Yeah, and there's another one. But Lily preventing the punish.
Just approaching with the short hop nair. Oh no.
And finally parrying the tongue, but very not good punish. You kind of just have to be more patient on that. You can't just throw something out right away.
Yeah, I mean, because of like the extra parry stun time on it, you can really just go
Yeah.
up and charge a strong attack. Like,
Yes, you can do whatever you want against Rano tongue parry, and
Yeah.
you should not ever try to be so impatient on a punish. It's just what you want to do is you just want to think about what your best option is. You have the time to do so, and just run up to Rano and just give him a slap.
yeah, just smack the frog, destroy it.
And overall, that was pretty close. It's just Frag could not keep the momentum up when they got it compared to Karakira. Just generally, it seemed very... It wasn't one-sided at all, but it's just Frag had a harder time closing things out. So let's see if that changes in the second game.
Yeah, for sure. No, Seth, you can't punch Sobling. Bad.
Also, I like just kind of trying to stay out of the tongue range now. I think
Yeah.
Frag is very aware that is a
Bears.
threat.
See him
And
back
making
on
it back to
stage.
stage. Oh, nice little parry. Very important to be able to just comfortably walk up and do that.
Yeah. Oop, gosh, check. Were you sitting well? I wasn't sitting well.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have
Me
adjusted
neither.
though.
Ooh,
Oh.
sniping with the uppercut right there.
This time we see Frag taking a lead, which I think we definitely saw the makings of what could be a pretty strong punish game in the last game, which just didn't really get materialized.
Yeah. Down strong. Interesting. I kind of respect that though, like, that's a decent stall option. I never really see runners go for it, but I'm not really sure what Maple could actually do about that.
Yeah. Well, against Maple, it's not the best idea because she can get so much fast momentum from up air. So, generally, instead of stalling in the air against Maple, you want to just kind of find a safe space on the ground. And that's Frag securing another stock with a very big lead now.
And turning the tides right now. Seeing the reverse of last game.
Yeah, let's see if,
Wait, I left suggestive pull on. Fuck.
well, get to it.
1 second, you commentate. I'm gonna not do this the normal way, but...
Seems like Frag is just kind of trying to whiff punish Karo right now. Not really... There's just a lot of unsafe options coming out that are just getting punished with... And Maple's speed can definitely suit well that whiff punishing style. And that seals out the game. It's a back-to-back 2-stocks. These players seem pretty evenly matched. Frag did a lot better that game, not getting overwhelmed by the pressure that time, and just playing better around tongue were the two big things I noticed.
But can they keep up that momentum in this game? We will find out. Alright, you guys have 10 minutes here. Wait, what? What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Hold up.
Fall? Oh, and Karo getting a tongue after taking 68%.
Here you go, you guys have 10 minutes. Go, go, go. Do your damn pull.
Oh,
I hate all of
hydrate.
you. I'm hydrating. Thank you,
Hydrating.
Gucci, for the hydrate. I will say, I really like the choice of estuary here from Karo. The one questionable thing I have here, we have to hydrate again, is that
Done.
the switch to a larger stage should also do a lot of good for Fragalicious. So this is a good Rano stage, but I wonder how they're going to actually take advantage of the larger stage now.
Mm-hmm. I can kind of see it because I think Karo is gonna want those top plats like to give sort of more approach options compared to Fire Capital, where the approaches had to be more in line with just a horizontal approach. And I think just having extra vertical options might be nice for Karo as a player.
Yeah.
And there's yet another tongue. Let's see what the punish is. Looking okay.
Not too bad.
The Frag is just kind of just getting these punishes like down, like getting a lot of percent off every opening and just running with things.
Yeah. But it's actually a pretty even game. This is much more even than the last two, so...
Yeah, we're looking... That was a very bad call. That was not at all the side B spacing.
Yeah. It's very, very bad. I can definitely see that, Frag. You're going for a lot of tongues here, and like only like half of them are hitting. You're not actually getting punished for a lot of them, which isn't bad, but over time you're going to find that it's not really happening, and you're going to get punished more and more.
Yeah. Alright, there's parrying, getting the kill. That was very clean. Just parrying the max distance side B too. Good spacing if intentional.
Okay, listen, I can't talk. Games are hard. Also, I see the pull, and I hate all of you.
Right. Those down tilts were cute. I like that. And here we see an edge guard. Looks like they're both kind of scrambling here. Oh my god, reading the tether.
Yeah. Kind of getting a bit desperate there. Strong seems like he do a good job of covering Maple's option. That was such a good use of bubble.
Oh, that was cool. And that's the game, yeah.
Yeah, not a whole lot I can do right there.
Yeah, Kara just played a lot better when it came to that punish game again, because punishing a lot more of Frag's options and just, you know, not getting so overwhelmed as they were in game 2.
Yeah. Alright.
I approve of the stage choice. Frozen Gates is sick.
It's a 6 stage, yeah.
Right away getting a parry and a tongue. Nothing really off of it though. I'm actually liking these down tilt combos, just it linking into itself, because Maple at low percent is kind of hard to start like a combo with aerials on, just due to being like, you know, short and, you know, falls faster.
Yeah.
So just like having a low to the ground option that just pops up, you know, you might not expect it to hit more than once.
Alright. Just kind of let. Is that a dead frog? Ooh.
Nope. Oh.
Big brain bubble.
Yeah, not the best DI, but the bubble did save it.
For sure. And Frag messing up tether up air right there.
Mm-hmm.
You have a chance here.
And yet again stalling in the air with the bubble. But Frag not really trying to punish it this time. Which I think Maple in that situation probably could punish it. Rano doesn't have many options to cover directly below him, so it's just kind of...
Yeah. Wait, I just realized that my Agasto steers are in the background of the stage.
Oh my god. That's blessed. Yet again, the game is even. It's looking...
Yeah.
Very... No one player seems to have like a big advantage over the other in their neutral punish right now. And oh my god!
That was terrifying.
Missing that last option to confirm that kill.
That point in time when Frag would have wanted to go for Nair.
Yeah, I think it was just the wrong tether direction, as opposed to like messing up an input.
I see.
Because the direction you tether to, like if you tether below or above also matters when you're going for that confirm specifically.
Alright, gonna get some... Not as much damage as they could have gotten. One thing I will say is when you're comboing out of like a... I guess like a parry tether like that, you can try to use reverse side B as well. Get like fancy on them.
Oh, and it's last stock with seeing the very cool stage effect here. And the music.
Oh, it actually still changes. I did not know this.
I think you can set the song for last stock on Frozen Gates.
I'll think about doing that.
I don't know, this song's really good. And we're seeing another bubble punish.
Yeah.
A much better punish this time. Oh my god!
Oh!
All you had to do, you should have back aired there. In that situation, if you back air, it can kill at the top. And up air 2, especially on Maple, a smaller body character.
And Frag steals the game back.
Yeah, those dive kicks especially were just getting punished because the platform kind of just closed it out.
Yeah.
Or like closed off the hitbox, and then Maple can just up smash. So you have to be more careful about using dive kick in that situation. And if you have your double jump still, you can jump out of dive kick, which I'm not sure if you did in that situation, but...
Right. I mean, they were doing it earlier, so like I'm sure they know that he can. It's kind of awkward spot, I guess.
Yeah.
Going to game 5, back to Fire Capital. And you will know our names for game 5.
Yes.
Very nice.
I love Xenoblade.
Same.
Alright, but let's see how this game...
Ooh,
I'm surprised that Karo didn't just call DSR on this, because Frag did win here before. So you are, by RCS rules, allowed to just say...
Well,
no,
yeah, wouldn't, this was Paris pick, though.
Yeah, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Interestingly enough, I actually didn't think Rana really liked this stage, but...
It's probably a player pick. I don't have a good
yeah.
insight on what Rano's preferred stages are, but This one seems fine. Oh, just... You don't need to hold the up smash there and hope they'll run into it. You just want to get out of there as soon as possible. Oh, ran out of time? Okay.
Unfortunate. There we go, reverse side B. That's what I was talking about earlier. Good stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing Kara getting a lot of these Lily punishes and... Or, no, Frag getting a lot of these Lily punishes, and Kara just kind of... I think getting a bit panicked with the approaches right now. Just...
Yeah. Awkward dive kick right there.
It worked out, but... Yeah.
Oh no. That's a dead frog. Frag's got more than a whole stock ahead up right now.
This is going to be pretty hard to come back, especially because we've seen the Frag loves this, or is very confident on the stage. And taking game 2 pretty dominantly here, so... We're going to need to see some big punishes from Karo to bring this back. Got the butt bowl, and getting the reverse edge guard successfully. That is not something everyone's going to go for in that situation, but I highly agree with the decision making there. Not quite able to steal the stock with it, but it did get a lot of percent and just close the distance towards that next stock.
Yeah. Ooh. Here. Oh, they panic rolled, but no punish.
Ooh, that up smash was a great way to close out that stock.
Is Kara gonna get the comeback?
We'll see.
Ah, probably could have tongued right there. Get some more damage.
Yeah. Karo is closing the distance, just getting this lead to be. Oh, the Lily saved him there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that.
And it's a rough situation to be in with Lily right there, and yep.
Yeah, that's death.
There's not much you can do there, unfortunately. Just being wrapped, and Maple can just cover all that space with up smash. It's quite hard to play around, but that was solid games from both players, I think. There was some great adaptation made by Frag, especially after game 1. Just did not get hit by all those tongues that they were getting hit by in game 1. Just playing better around the approaches, and we saw in game 5 punishing a lot of panic, like dash attacks and approaches like that. So good stuff to both of them.
What am I looking for here? Here we are. Next up, actually, you know how I told you earlier we had 3 maples? I was dead wrong. We have 4 maples. Hope you're excited for Raccoon Hours tonight.
Oh, I have to commentate many maple sets. Wow.
Oh, next up, we're gonna have Sheergrub versus the Pinoy Outcast. So, Sheergrub definitely was going on a bit of a tear. I think he took the last week or 2 off. But he's back now. Gonna see if he can put on his show.
Maple. I see. Maple Crag. This is a historic matchup, one that I am a big fan of.
What do you enjoy about it? From what I've been able to tell, it's very, very contentious.
I just think it's funny.
You think it's funny? That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like the opinions on this are so polarized. Like, this might be one of the most polarizing matchups in the game, as far as I can tell. Just in the sense of, like, nobody knows what to think about it.
Yeah, it's like, Maple has options like down air to use on Crag on Pillar, but also just, I think Crag has a very strong neutral against Maple compared to some other characters. Just having down special to shut out Maple's more committal approach options is kind of important. As long as you're not mashing it. Oh my god, that was silly.
Damn.
I respect it though.
That was a funny option, yeah.
But not having any mark there, just... Yeah. No edge guard there. Side B is kind of hard to punish from that angle, but you can just wait for it and parry. And this is a bad situation for Sheergrub, but getting out quite nicely.
Yeah. Double side B from Pinoy. Kind of risky option, but it's working out. And the rocks. The rocks are unstoppable. Maple drill, I agree.
Alright. And I don't really know how to commentate this game. It's just, things have been happening.
Things are happening. Attack. So you're a bit behind right now. Like, I don't know really what kill percent for Maple
there we
is
go.
on you. But
No,
it's
you just up smash there, please.
And the Nair killing right there. Very nice.
Hitting, it's good stuff hitting that. And oh, this is bad. But take it out with the side B. A bit risky, but it worked.
Okay. Cheergrub, definitely a death percent right now. This could be a really close game, but...
With a mark on, though, I could see a lot of damage being dealt.
For sure.
And I think Cheergrub's just kind of messing up the timing on the down B parries a lot. Just like parrying Craig's specials. It's very important to like be more patient in that situation. And just make sure that you are at the correct spacing for parrying the third spike.
I will say Cheergrub's a player that's really known for his punish game. Being a bit consistent in other areas.
That was that was a great punish. Oh!
Yeah, we're seeing why right now.
And now in a recovery situation. Getting the reversal, just kind of a bit of an overcommitment from Pinoy.
Oh no, is that
and
bad?
Still surviving. And that, just closing that out, punishing the wall jump. I think it could have been better to try and wall cling and be more patient in that situation, just because Crag has a lot of great options to just punish you on edge guarding, especially if you're impatient.
Yeah,
so,
I was kind of feeling that as well.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit angsty.
Yeah, just kind of wait out and see what Craig wants to do when you're recovering against him.
Aubrey, it's the I guess toaster.
I guess toaster.
You should. We're gonna have more games on Frozen Gates later. It's gonna be really funny on there, so stick around for that, please. Yeah, she's a toaster. I don't know what else to tell you.
Alright. I like these Lily positionings so far. They seem to be in positions where they're pretty hard to parry, and they also get a lot of like combo extensions, I've noticed. You gotta attack those.
Indeed. Even Sherry's just like, I should attack that.
Yeah.
Kinda taking a second off here.
Yeah, and just taking that much damage right away, that's gotta suck.
That stock really knocked him out of it. It was very quick.
Yeah.
I can sort of understand.
Yeah. Gotta stay composed though, can't focus on one stock too often, or too long.
Yeah, we're certainly seeing the edge guarding being really awkward here. I feel like Shears had a hard time really getting anything started, and like once Pinoy's off stage, they kind of just get back there and you set neutral for free every time.
And especially as Maple against Crag, you have to be more aggressive when going in against Crag, because otherwise Crag just kind of can do what he wants. He doesn't have to recover right away because he has Pillar. And if you're not going to punish him for sitting on Pillar, it's like he doesn't have to get off.
Yeah.
And that was such an early stock. Great catch from Pinoy. There wasn't much that Sheergrub could do there. Just getting called out really hard by that fair.
Yeah, also they're talking rats in chat. Good job, guys. Rats are pog.
Rats. We are the rats.
Celebrating.
Setting yet another CK badge. Code Kang, it's your birthday today.
Oh my god, I have to make one for CK on its birthday. That's gonna be so hype.
Also heavily approves this song choice on the stage, by the way.
I'm glad. It's phenomenal.
Sonic Unleashed has an amazing soundtrack.
It does. Alright.
Now Pinoy does look to be going for those really deep fairs, like basically every time.
Yeah. Ooh.
Definitely being more proactive in edge guarding, which I think has been a big part of this, the difference in these two players so far.
Yeah.
Like, when Crag's out there, you shouldn't be too afraid to just go out and, like, at least try to break pillar.
Yeah, it's definitely a risky game, though.
Mm. And as Maple, it is a lot riskier as Maple.
Misinput.
Yeah.
That's kind of huge right now, because Shear's already way behind his set count. Gotta get the
There you
reverse
go.
through.
Gotta make sure that you're, like, again, being proactive and guarding Crag, and that's what you kind of have to do, but just mistiming that up smash just a little bit.
Honestly, I would have just gone for the down strong there. It's faster.
Yeah. It was the right idea, though. I do respect it. Like, see, Sheer Grub just wants to wait on the stage, but, like, you're noticing that every time they do that, Pinori is just able to get back to stage for seemingly free. And you do usually want to have Lily on the ledge versus Crag. It forces a side B, or just, like, it makes landing on the ledge a lot harder.
Yeah.
Oh, something big seemingly getting started here. Ending, unfortunately, too fast.
Oop. Sheer gotta get some damage. Oh. Damn. That was a big opening right there.
Oh, good parry on the side B. That's what you want to start seeing. You gotta get used to those parry timings.
Oh, no.
Oh. Running into the up smash. Another great side B parry. That was a good punish. Wow. I definitely like that that punish into Lily, and that's something that I've noticed from Sheer Grub's punish game. It seems to be very Lily oriented, which I do like. I think it using Lily well is a really important part of Maple's neutral, and like it can be a big part of the combo game too.
Yeah.
But look, see again, just no pressure on that wall pillar.
Oh no.
Which is very important against Crag, especially when he picks up rock like that. If you catch him with a down air, you can potentially like go for a fair after it. Like, just a lot of options to punish that wall pillar. And that there's some big spaghettios there.
Yeah, honestly, Peanut probably could have just gotten rid of pillar.
Definitely.
Oh, but the fair.
Yeah, I definitely do think that the thing that cost Sheer Grub the most in that set was just not really edge guarding Crag, which, yeah, like not being very proactive in dealing with Crag off stage and just letting him recover. And I think that's one of the points where Maple is the strongest in this matchup, actually, is just, you know, getting those edge guards and punishing or pressuring wall pillar really hard. But we didn't see much of that, so good stuff to both players. But I do want to see more edge guarding from Sheer Grub. Definitely practice it.
Yeah. Damn, we're talking about female bullying in chat. Wild.
I'm not letting this happen to me.
I mean, I agree. Like, female bullying is sick, but
Yeah, I'm immune to female bullying.
are you now?
Yes, cannot happen to me.
Oh my god, okay, there it is. KD8 using a different skin today. So, we got our last two Maples finally showing up. KD8 and Matt.
Oh, more Maples.
Maple did it this time.
I'm in hell.
Ari, what do you think of all the Maples tonight? How's the Maple going? Awesome, more Frozen Gates, by the way.
Right, the seed into Lily, great start. Pairing the Lily, that's an important thing to do. And that's what's fine.
First time KD8 on the main bracket stream. Hi.
Yeah. Good stuff. Oh yeah, toaster background.
Toaster background.
Important.
I didn't even know this was gonna happen because I had this mod before EDE, and then I never play on this stage because nobody picks it.
Yeah, because nobody has it unlocked.
Yeah. I mean, I have it unlocked. I just usually don't like picking gates somehow.
That's fair.
Unless I'm playing Ellie or Krag.
God bless the name. All right, I'm not. There's a lot of neutral right now. That is one thing I will say.
Yeah.
Nice roll read.
I feel like just need some smaller punishes right here.
Mm-hmm.
I do know how to cheat unlock it. I just don't want to. I
Yeah,
have
I
the
just don't
I
want
have
to.
all the stages unlocked anyway. I already did it. Like.
All right, and here we go. The wobbling.
Yeah, Katie not really reacting to it. Just kind of getting hit a lot.
Right, and oh yeah,
That's
a
the
bit.
dead maple.
Yeah, sloppy recovery, just falling short.
Alright.
And we're seeing just more stage carries from Matt.
Yeah, that's kind of going in right now.
Oh, waiting for the tech, but just not really reacting in time. I do like the. I do think that when you have the opponent in a platform tech chase situation, it is best to just wait. But
Ah.
yeah, that was just kind of a unfortunate game. It seems like a lot of issues on the recovery. Just got to get that down.
Yeah,
And
he had
game
a lot
through
of
time.
awkward, offstage moments. Are you at the sim for Fire Emblem on my stream?
Yes.
Okay. This is okay.
This is a Path of Radiance song, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, then I don't know it
Yes.
as well. I have not actually finished. I've not actually finished Path of Radiance. I finished Radiant Dawn twice though.
Yay,
Really good.
Ike, Lamau.
Ike and Soren are gonna date. They're gonna kiss. Anyways, Rivals Vapor set. Yeah, no, it looks like right now that Matt is just kind of getting a lead and being a lot more patient than KD, and just...
One thing I'm noticing is I feel like Katie is putting a lot of release down in just like spots that he happens to be in. But like a lot of these lily spots are kind of in the corner. Like unless their opponents are covering, I feel like there's not much of a reason to put Lily there, you know?
I agree. I think, especially on a stage like this, you want to put Lily on like the platforms where your opponent wants to go, and just places where you can use it to like catch them in awkward situations.
Yeah. Like I feel like normally on this stage you're probably gonna be putting Lily on just any of the platforms.
Yeah.
Right, like even
I
if
do
you
think...
just jump Waveland onto those side platforms.
I do think putting it under platforms is still a good option because it helps protect against flat drops. But I don't think that's as important against other maples. Oh, that was a good punish. Just
Yeah.
getting a lot of damage.
Oh no.
No. Gotta recover. Yeah.
That option's right there.
Matt's been doing a really good job of just waiting out some of these options, just being a lot more patient in general. Which I do think is important.
Oh.
Yeah, just bad DI on that. I don't think anyone expected to get hit by that in neutral, so...
Unfortunately, yeah.
Can't fault him too much.
Would agree.
And yeah, just parrying Lily and continuing the combo. Can't really do any options to get out right away or to hit him while he's in that situation because high frames.
Also, like Katie, it's burning a lot of marks on these like scared recovery situations.
Definitely.
Ooh, catching the side B right there. That was
a very nice catch.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Also, we're talking about being gay. Fire Emblem in the chat, Dorothea. That is all.
Fire Emblem. Yeah. And going back to.
Going back. Yeah. All right. Both players kind of throwing each other at the other right now.
And I'm curious to see how Matt is going to be playing without a lead, because I think this is the first time we've really seen that in these games. Will that patient playstyle keep up, or will... It seems like it will.
This night.
Because if you have a lead, you don't have to be the aggressor, especially when your opponent is a patient player. It is like, usually a player who will tend to stay back more often has a harder time approaching you. And when you can force them to approach by just, you know, not approaching them and having a lead.
Right.
You can, it's just a lot of pressure for not any commitment, really.
Oh, that's so poggers. You're welcome. I said it.
God.
I don't know who you are and why you wanted me to say this, but I approve.
They certainly know the tone of the Twitch chat. That was also nice.
Yeah. Hydrate.
Hydrate. Right.
Times 2.
Oh.
Alright. Oop, trade right there. This game's much more even than the last couple. Ooh, and I'd say that this could be big edge guard.
I do think a lot of it is just because of KD just keeping a lead and Matt not playing as well when behind.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing I've noticed
fair.
is just not having the free reign to just sit. And KD's also just been a bit smarter about approaches, but I do think that you don't have to just keep approaching when you have the lead like that, and
That's
like
right,
that,
buddy.
losing the lead. And now you find that you're the one forced to approach.
Right. With players definitely struggling to play from behind the stats, so I think that's something they can both try to think about here.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt kind of smashing right now, but KD
Yeah.
not really knowing
yeah.
what to do.
You gotta just like, at that point you just have to like roll away and.
Yes
Yeah.
on the pronouns for both of us, I believe.
Yes. Factual. Alright, let's see if Katie can do something to bring this back. It's looking pretty rough though.
Yeah. Uppercut gonna be coming through there.
Yeah, you kind of just gotta, in a situation like that, you kind of just gotta mix up your timing. Just, if you're always getting caught because you're recovering, like you notice how Katie would always go for an up special or a side B right after getting to ledge height, or within ledge distance, and it was just getting caught by up special. So just like you can up special to the ledge, then sort of fade back to the further end of the platform, and as long as you don't fade back too far, you can usually make it back from that. It's just important to remember to mix up your timing and how you recover, and just like, you know, mixing that into your recovery.
Yeah. Thank you for giving actually good analysis, because that is clearly not my skill set. Well, it's sometimes but it's...
Yeah, you've caught some things that I have not, so...
Okay, we finally have a game without Maple. Oh my god.
And it's Absa and Orcade. So
Absa and Arcane, SMH my head.
we're not doing the best.
I did see the poll. I'm really mad at all of you. You're all fools, except for those of you who voted that Sep shouldn't be allowed to punt Silvling. I appreciate you, and you're very cool.
I think nobody should be allowed to punt anyone or anything except for me.
Oh.
That is my job.
You can punt me too. I approve. It's okay.
Oh no, we're not doing this on stream.
Too late. I already did it.
I'm not biting on stream.
Oh god.
So, not in a weird way.
Also, I will say thank you to everyone who's followed today. I don't really call follows on CK streams, but I really do appreciate it.
Alright, so I'm excited to see how this matchup gets played. Because Orcane, I think, is a matchup that a lot of Absys historically have had a lot of trouble with. At least back when I was actively playing the character. Because Orcane can just kind of like weave in, and just being short means Absa has a hard time just hitting with her moves. Like,
good catch right there.
Yeah. Against Orcane, you generally just do want to find the situations where you can kill him off the top, because it's much easier to kill him off the top than off the side.
Yeah. The same thing can also ring true for Absa. So, like, both these characters are kind of going to be destroying each other off the ceiling. Because their up airs are stupid.
And I did like the edge guard we were seeing from Salmon, just doing great at racking up that extra percent while Orcane was off stage. You don't always have to get a kill from an edge guard. Sometimes you just want a lot of percent and a lot of pressure. because the more pressured an opponent feels, the more panicked they'll be to pick like the options that you can punish.
Yeah.
And just the state of the game and the momentum of the game is a really important thing to pay attention to. Like if the momentum's not really in your favor, you can kind of try to slow it down a bit.
I feel like Salmon's having a pretty tough time dealing with working inside me right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And one thing that Absa actually can do if she spaces herself right, she can hold jab on oh my Discord froze. Help me.
Help you do what?
Okay, my Discord just froze. Hi.
Oh, crap. Are you seeing the video game?
Yes, it's just a bit laggy for me because my computer's messing up.
Hate to see it.
Quick, do your job.
Alright. Just knocking up air right there. Wasn't a battery though.
I do like this patience when getting back to stage. Kind of not just like slowly weaving their way into center stage as opposed to just pushing for it immediately. Especially against Absa, you kind of need to just slowly make space, and then when you have enough space to get in, just rush her so she can't zone you out.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Good confirm.
Slip was doing an okay job, like slowly kind of inching towards the comeback right there. Like they were really far behind for most of the game, but for a little bit they were starting to come back. But at the end, yeah, just one hit and it's all over.
Yeah, that I did like it. It seemed like just a more basic, slower, playstyle just worked out because like if you're constantly approaching Absa and she's just hitting you with these F tilts and catching you with her combos, she can just kill you.
Yeah.
Especially as a character like Kang, where like you don't really have any disjoint or anything to, deal with her like F tilt and whatnot. Just... Oh,
Ah,
there you go.
there. Once again.
Oh, and yep, Galaxy's at 65.
Well, Spiritu is definitely a bit of a risky choice from Slip, but like I said earlier, because both characters have such strong up airs, you're kind of making that trade. Like either way,
Yeah. I think the important thing in this stage is actually less so the blast zones, because that again affects both of them a lot. But I think a big thing it affects is the open air space that you have. And I think if you want to just have that open air to play with, without any top flats or anything to worry about, this is a good stage to play. And I also just think this is a pretty good stage for Kang in general. But I'll let you finish.
I was gonna say, I actually would feel like it's a little bit better for Absa still. The one thing is that Absa loses some ability here, but she's a lot better at flying through space vertically because of her double jump.
But on the same vein, it's also easier for Kang to catch Absa's aerial mobility with it, like that. See, they go in that air and you can just catch them with bubbles, and then they're vulnerable. I always like to pick open air stages when I know someone likes to approach from or jump in a lot, because it means they have no cover to do so.
Gotcha.
And I think we're seeing here that Salmon does like to just jump in a lot, which just a bit of patience and bubbles, and you can catch that and potentially score a really early kill with bubbles.
He relies very heavily on Absa's aerials, which makes sense. They're really good moves. But I think right now his ground game is a little bit lacking.
Yeah, it seems like we're seeing some more zoning here, just using the cloud. But that's the end of the game, so we can't see much more of it.
So imagine to take game 2 here, keeping it 1-1.
Yeah, definitely doing better in that game to just pull back and play better against Absa's, zoning and like getting caught by a lot of big combos early on in the last game. We didn't see as much of that.
For sure.
The Tower of Heaven. This is a scary pick.
It's a
I
bit
think
scary.
I think this stage with Absa, it's like before I was talking about that open air, there's none of it here.
Yeah. I feel like most CK apps, I feel like Sam can definitely work on his mobility some to like abuse the stage a little bit better. But still, it's probably going to do more for apps than it is for Arcane.
Yeah, like you can see these up air juggles are really easy to hit on tower. And Absa her movement works really well with the platforms.
Close right there. Nothing off the dash attack. I really
Also,
like punishing with Absa Dare when I can. Because if you sweet spot it, you get so many punish opportunities off of it.
You can get, you can start like an aerial juggle, you can get up air at higher percent.
Yeah.
And look, yeah, we're seeing, oh, that was an unfortunate SD.
At 69.
Nice.
Nice. And
oh my god, and
kind
it's
of pressing
overwhelming
buttons right now.
It's overwhelming punish game from Salmon, just kind of like I said, overwhelming flip. Just not really knowing how to escape these vortexes.
Salmon, I feel like definitely it's a bit like Sheer, where like sometimes he'll struggle a bit in neutral, but the punish game, when he gets going, like, damn, he gets going.
We definitely saw the punish game be the big factor in that game, whereas I think in game one it was more so the Absa neutral that did it. Do we have game 4 or 3? Game 3. Yes? No, game 4.
Game 4. That's just Christmas Absa. You might have known that, but...
Right. Being forced to recover with that is not a good thing, but carrying the cloud, that is an important thing to do against Absa. If you see they have a cloud habit, and they place cloud or use cloud with a certain spacing, you can usually get a parry, and that's just, a lot of the time that's just a kill for it.
Yeah.
Alright. Yet another stock for Salmon.
It actually isn't too far, like, not punishable. Little sus.
You can just, down tilt. Or, no, not down tilt. That's what he did.
Down strong.
You can just down strong it. Will either kill or put them in a very bad position.
Yeah, possible up air opportunity. Because Orca down strong. Good move.
I think one thing that Salmon is not doing very well is calling out a lot of Slip's very reckless approaches. You notice how a lot of the time Slip just will set Puddle down and then jump in with an aerial, and Salmon isn't really reacting to that. Which I think against Orcane you really have to, because like if you catch one of those nairs that Slip is using to approach a lot, you can get an like an up tilt up air.
Or an F tilt up air. Whatever works.
Yep, F tilt 2 up air, it's funny. Okay, doing a good job just DIing out of those bubbles, not being afraid to go back up stage if it means not getting hit by that up air.
By the way, I will say, I recommend personally not jumping after F tilt 2, because everyone jumps after F tilt 2. Blech, I can't talk. But yeah, everyone jumps after it, so eventually you can just start reading that, and you're just gonna get hit by up air, like, near the ceiling. So he's doing it every single time. This is just something I do when I play Absa, is like, I know that habit is intrinsic in almost everyone. And Salmon's doing a good job of using that right now.
And just barely living that, having to deal with this down B, and yeah, you gotta get used to the techs. A lot of what happened there was just a lot of not teching those down Bs, and again, just kind of just getting really out neutral there, just not being able to break that zone.
A bit, yeah. What's the thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, Radio, if you're still in chat, I would recommend joining the CK Discord. It's very chill and vibey and cool. You should do it. Totally not biased.
I should join that Discord sometime.
You
But
should
also,
join
like,
that Discord.
your Twitch chat makes me fear it.
I promise the main Discord isn't quite as my chat as my chat is.
Be sure about that.
I should have actually done that command today. I'm silly. I should have like fixed Nightbot, so I could have had a bracket and a damn. Actually, never mind. Not a bracket thing because we always put the bracket in beforehand. Oops. Anyway, let's download some Losers Quarters games here, so we can watch some Losers Quarters sets. How does that sound?
Does this mean I can refill my water?
Sure. Go quick. Oh, good night, Ho.
Okay.
You should have stayed longer. I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, we're disappointed in you. Alright, I'll be back soon.
Better be. Where's the other game? Oh. Lamb. Some would even say cringe. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be mean like that. So we did have an unfortunate DQ here in Losers Quarters. We can still watch to one side, but on the other side, we confirm here, Sheergrub decided to DQ against Salmon. So Salmon's going to be moving on to Losers semis, guaranteed here. And we have Matt and Karakira fighting for the other side of Loser semis. So we're going to see how that goes.
I refilled my water.
You got water?
Mm-hmm. I have water.
Yo, water. Wait, am I stupid or... Okay, yeah, I'm actually just stupid. That's cool. Let me just update the overlay real quick, and then we are good to go. Sure. Actually, you know what? I'll go with early access. It's probably kind of the closest. Matt has some weird looking maple skins. I'm sorry, dude, but your maple skins are kind of whack.
Cringe, cringe, cringe.
Must be sad. I said goodnight, Mantis. I don't know if you already went, but I said goodnight.
Brazil. Oh, Brazil maple.
Okay. I can understand that, but the colors are really muted, I feel like, for Brazil.
Alright. Oh, yeah, no, you need to...
Once again, yeah.
Yeah, you can't just go for those, middle of the stage smash attacks. You wanna... Rano, what Rano can do, sometimes you can just, sit at the ledge and just, like, nair. Because nair just stays out for very long and sends at a good angle to follow up off of if you hit it. And sometimes you can just hit it again.
Yeah, true.
So, definitely work on that edge guarding.
And, oh, I like that, actually. I normally harass the bubble in that situation, but Matt recognized he was fast enough to just whack away Kira.
Mm-hmm. And using bubble like that in that situation when you're that high, it can be a good idea until your opponent starts capitalizing it.
Right, like I said, because like I almost always play SK in this matchup, and that's just like a free opportunity for me to hold there and like wait for him to come in and get hit.
And one thing I do think that Hero is going to struggle a bit with is you've seen them go for it a lot already. Just those down tilt up smashes are just not going to work on gates while the platforms are in that position.
Okay, I'm seeing what you said earlier now about up air being able to catch that stalling tactic. Yeah.
No, it's very good. And Maple, a lot of people underestimate Maple's vertical aerial mobility, but it's very good and can catch a lot of things.
So
and again, I like, just like last set we saw Matt in, a lot of good patience, just waiting out these recoveries and waiting out these approach options and just punishing them.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, getting snatched by Lily right there. No punish. Not gonna. I probably would have side beat right there because I usually want to keep them marked at all times.
Mm-hmm. Market is pretty important to have. It's a big part of Maple's combo game, and it's a big part of her. Just, you know, I'd say even more than her recovery. It's a part of her just punish and.
Yeah, for sure.
Very important to have. Just the pressure of it being there is good. And the options it opens up are even more so. I like that. I like that that option, but just not hitting it quickly.
I feel like I did a little bit wrong there. That might have actually helped Matt more than it hurt him.
And I will say some of this movement, the tongue movement is getting a bit tad predictable. The moving platform's saved.
Bit lucky right there.
But yeah, just because I noticed they would always go for the tongue fling nair, which is really punishable.
Yeah, I mean, Matt, there are definitely some problems that we're noticing in your play, but still winning. So take from that what you will.
Oh my god, great start. Already a big opening.
Yeah. That might be a little bit far back to put Lily, but
yeah, definitely not a good position.
that's
So
a
yeah,
hit.
Kiro potentially could have just parried Lily there and just... Yeah, tongue habit is definitely something to try to kick out.
Kara, I definitely feel like you kind of like got on the top 8 and might have been like a bit caught off guard, and then you just sort of fell back on some bad habits because you just didn't know what else to do. Definitely what I'm getting from this. Might be more like a nerves thing than anything.
Yeah, it is something to just like acknowledge when you're doing it and just try to stop yourself.
Absolutely.
Just like a few friendly sessions of just trying to be extra conscious of it, and it shouldn't be too hard to kick the habit, especially if you're playing against someone who will consistently punish it. I do like playing a bit more around the needles. I think that's something I've wanted to see a lot more of from Kiro, just to help break that, or to help pressure Matt to approach or do anything. Because, again, Kiro's just kind of getting punished on the approaches, like the last time, or the KD set with Matt.
It's an interesting uppercut from Matt. It's kind of going for it, and it's working out.
Yeah. Maple uppercut is really good.
I feel like we're seeing yet again where like Matt's able to get in lead fairly early on, and then people just don't know what to do about it.
Mm-hmm. Which that's one reason I do want to see more of the needles, just pressuring that zone. And again, I think the main thing that's causing Kiro trouble in this game, especially, is just that really bad tongue habit. Just Matt's just staying out of the range, and Maple's able to just dash in as soon as the tongue comes out.
Maple can literally just press the dash attack button,
mm-hmm.
and it's like, what are you gonna do? Get hit? Wow.
Yeah. And I do agree with FD as a pick. I think.
Yeah, big time. He's a bar replays, yes.
Yeah, I think FD gives Maple a lot less, platforms to protect her from approaches, which is a big thing. Like, yeah, with the tongue parry.
Yeah, kind of like disallowing, or like giving Matt less spaces to play Silly and less places to waveland and just be mobile. Yeah. It's really nice.
And again, assuming that tongue is a big part of your playstyle, you can make good use of it here, as long as you're, again, not using it like this.
Yeah.
Because definitely just, that's the biggest thing you need to work on right now. Just focusing on finding other options to use in those situations where you want to use tongue. Like, either just not pressing a button, or pressing, like if you're in close quarters, you can just go for, like, a down tilt or an F tilt instead of a tongue.
Yeah.
And especially because down tilt will probably get you a better punish than tongue will at 0 stacks. Cool. Got something going there, but not what you can do.
Down tilt.
Yeah.
And then parry.
Matt's doing really good at punishing these dash attacks.
Overextension on the Dacus right there. He's having a tough time getting anything started right here. Well, actually, close to an edge guard right there.
Oh, I like the weight, but just
not the right
really
tech read.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an F strong.
And it's going to be hard to bring this back. We'll have to see some serious adaptation if we are going to see that.
Yeah. You're not dead. Good double jump cancel.
Oh, I like that. that was a really strong combo. You just didn't. I don't think Needle was the right option in that situation. You kind of just wanted to go for another fair until they DI out.
Yeah, jumping into the up air.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
That was unfortunate. But yeah, we did start to see a pretty big momentum shift there. Just that really big combo from Kero that almost resulted in a stock. We saw something. There were some signs of life. But yeah, I do think just iron out that tongue habit and try to. Another thing is you're doing a lot of unsafe dive kicks, which often put you in a really bad position to just take a lot of damage. And your normal up special is going to have a lot less end lag. Plus, you can drift with it and sort of mix up your landings. So that's what I think you should be working on. From my perspective, at least.
I think that is a very good and well-informed perspective, personally.
That's what I'm here for. You're here for being entertaining. I'm here for being a nerd.
Okay, nerd. I appreciate you. Alright, we're going to be moving into winners finals right now. We're going to have Pinoy Outcast versus Fragalicious.
Ooh, Pinoy versus the other Maple.
Yeah, we started with 4 Maples tonight. Now we're down to just 2. We're going to see if it ends up being a night for Maple to take it home. I mean, this isn't the very last game, of course, but whoever wins this has a pretty big advantage in Grands. So it's still an important stat.
Alright. So we're gonna see more
Wait,
of 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I did, oh. Posture check.
Are you sitting like a normal person?
Yes, right now. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Now I am.
Now you are. Cool, me too.
I was sitting with my legs crossed in my gamer chair.
Oh, yeah, I do it all the time.
That's the best way to sit. Alright. Now...
That could be... That's a dead Maple.
Yeah. Now, I want to see how Pinoy is going to be using their specials in this game. Because I did notice a very large use on them, especially Pillar, in their last set. And I want to see... and also seeing the difference in how Frag is punishing these recoveries compared to how... Cade... no, it wasn't KD. There's so many Maples, goddamn.
Right?
Hold on, let me check the bracket. I'm sorry. I have the memory of a frog. Sheer grub. Right. Sorry.
Can't blame you. For what it's worth, Pinoy's definitely getting some good Maple practice tonight at the very least.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's see what this punish has.
Alright. I feel like if Frag doesn't take the stock soon, it's gonna be a really difficult...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good parry on the side B.
Pinoy's in a pretty good spot right now, in my opinion.
I love that shards angle. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but...
It was pretty funny.
Alright. Getting the back hit of down smash?
Back ass DI, not prepared for it.
Yep, did not react to the DI on the back hit. That was a good mix-up. This is pretty clearly an intentional back hit. Definitely the right option there.
Yeah.
I want to see if Frag is gonna do the thing Sheer Grub did with being after getting hit by Pillar. I think that's a really interesting concept. And with how often Pinoy's been using Pillar. Oh no.
A little bit of spaghetti right here. From both sides.
Okay. Doing the Pillarless to try and get away, but getting pretty caught by Frag. Not too much off it, but there's not much you can really get.
Yeah.
With Frag at this high percent.
I feel like Gates changing when it's a last stock situation probably screws some people's mentality.
Oh, I love the feeling of last stock gates. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Ah.
Winning off the down special parry. I love to see it.
Very much so.
It's so satisfying to parry when you finally parry it, especially when it's giving you a lot of trouble like that.
Yeah. Frag was actually saying that they were struggling with the parry that set, but came in clutch right there.
Yeah, and it's definitely just something to practice and get used to. Playing more against Craig's. Okay, what song does New Doors is, by the way?
Macho Grubba.
Okay.
This is the hot take. It's better than hot take. I like the song better than Rock Hawk's theme.
I also love this thing.
That might be a fair point. I feel like in general we haven't seen a ton of Nair from Outcast.
Oh, I've seen basically no Nair from Pinoy.
Yeah, that could definitely be something worth considering if Outcast is someone chat here.
It is a very, very strong option for your like as a combo starter, and it's also very fast. And, oh my god, that was a good read on the tether. Very good call out.
For sure.
Oh, I like that idea, but just a bit bad on the execution side. That was a nice DI mix-up. Just evening this up really fast.
Yep.
And I like that Frag is now looking to play outside of the down special range. Not wanting to commit too hard to a parry, but still just playing around it to punish it. I love to see that. It's a very important thing to do. Yeah, it seems to be a lot of like panicking after getting like pillared.
Yeah. I wonder if Outcast's gonna start dealing with some of these overhead tethers a bit better.
We saw one with that first stock, but yeah. Oh.
Good reaction.
Yeah, just going. They went for the jab 2 instead of the just canceling out of it, and that cost him the stock. Oh, yeah, down special caught him.
That was.
Did not expect that. But
that was really ballsy, but I respect it, and it worked. So.
Yep, no, jumping over the down special, just starting to punish these specials from Pinoy that seems to be relying on a lot. I've noticed that Pinoy more often than not is going to want to use like pillar or down special or F special, just a lot. Which they are very good to know how to use, but over reliance on them can be bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of side special right there. I think Fragilus just kind of wasn't really thinking about too hard.
And also all these pillars like out of disadvantage too, and that was a good parry on the down special.
Okay, good wait. I really like the counter right there. I like mixing them up.
And pairing the shards on the down special, Frag is definitely getting those down, and that's what's I think winning them this game.
Oh.
But I say as they down smash the tether.
Yeah, definitely a catch right there. I feel like Frag was going for a lot of up tethers as I was saying earlier, but just kind of going for the side tether read anyway and catching them.
And I think Frag's main problem right now would just be like not being able to capitalize off these openings enough, because we're seeing like some adaptation like on stuff like the down special, but also still getting caught by the pillar, and they're not getting as much off their openings as Pinoy is.
Yeah. Like, something I always try to stress with people when they're fighting heavyweights is that you kind of have to put a bit more effort into your punish game, because you need, like, more hits to get the same amount of damage, and more damage to kill. So, if you're struggling with the heavy, work on your punish game some, and that helps a lot to keep the playing field more even.
Yeah. And yeah, we're seeing a bit of these panic parries against the down
again.
Oh.
Down B at the ledge, just headbutting him down to the depth.
Oh, I like those options. That caught DI very nicely.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. And these down specials are coming out in even more force than they were before. I think in this case it's less that Frag doesn't know how to deal with them, and more that just getting very overwhelmed by like how often they're happening and how like the situations are happening in. It's like, and yet again we see another pillar in that like same situation that catches them.
I feel like Fragilus definitely could have caught that right there, because with the Lily, either Pino was going to hit by Lily, or he was just going to hold hard in, probably like do what he did, which was spam air dodge away from it. And I feel like Frag definitely could have punished that a bit better. Because like either way, I would say that Pino should have gotten wrapped right there.
Yeah.
Probably. Going on to game 4.
Ball or song?
I only pick baller songs.
Hey, I picked this one.
You did.
That means out of the songs I've picked, I have 100% baller songs.
Okay.
Yes. I did not ever play Terra.
Going on the pillar that time. I feel like I've been doing a good job holding away from the pillar and just not really getting hit by it before, but... To be fair. Okay. Good enough fair.
Yeah, I'm missing the tether confirm. I think that's also something Frag needs to work on, is just ironing out those tether confirms. It seems like they're going for them a lot, but not really like knowing how to execute them.
That's
So
fair,
just getting that figured out is very important for especially securing kills with Maple.
Alright. Training right there. Yeah, he's still going for all the pillars, but it is an awkward thing to punish.
Yeah, no, you kind of just have to know they're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like see?
That one was pretty funny, into the rock.
Yeah, no, okay. So I think I found the habit. I think after getting hit, Pinoy is always going for jump and then pillar. That seems to be the consistency here, and just not really doing any punishing on that habit is costing Frag a lot.
For sure. Good tack. Oh.
That definitely needed to be side B, and even then I don't think it would have escaped.
Tough spot, for sure. Crag edge guarding.
Yeah, Crag's edge guard is very good against Maple.
Good against everyone, but especially good against Maple. Maple's recovery is kind of so-so, as is.
Yeah. Right, getting the F smash.
That was really bold.
Yeah. And, I hate to say it, but it definitely wouldn't have worked out if,
yeah.
I hadn't exited the side special. And that closes it, yeah.
The forward aerial.
Game 1 was solid, and we did see some adaptation to the downbeats. But just all the other stuff that was just a constant, like, disruptor to Frag. Just couldn't really adapt to that.
Pretty much.
And then yeah, just not getting enough off those hits. I definitely think one of the immediate things is just figure out those tether confirms and tether punishes. Just get your punish game more refined.
Can't argue with that. Alright, I think I do not have our losers semis set.
What? Did it not get reported?
No, I just didn't download it yet.
Okay.
I'm downloading it right now.
I also don't know if I'll be able to join you for too many more sets. I might be able to do the next 2, but I might have to go to bed before Grands comes along.
Big rip.
We'll see. Depends on how long these sets are.
Okay. I'm just downloading some right now, but we are going to be having Matt versus Salmon up next.
Whoa. Salmon and Matt.
Whoa.
I'm excited to see this set. I am looking forward to it.
1 second here. There we go. Got one more thing to download, and then we're set for the night.
Shut up, Matt. Having sets of you playing bad is just as important of having sets of you playing good. You can take just as much from a set of your bad play as you can from a set of your good play.
Kind of more from a set of your bad play, even, but...
Yeah, because I'm not gonna have a full conversation, but you're only, the way I say it, you're only consistently as good as you are at your worst. And if you're improving the level you're always at your worst, that is building consistency. Because it doesn't matter if your peaks are amazing if those only happen like once every 3 tournaments. Like,
Yeah. Totally fair.
that's my take though.
Losers, semis time.
Oh, yeah, I'm already seeing a lot of neutral.
Lots of neutral.
And now Salmon's getting Maple Dash attacked.
Dude. I would not play ranked. No.
Yeah,
oh,
ranked
no.
is not a great way to improve.
The best way...
Friendlies.
Yeah, friendlies with voice chat if you are comfortable with that. And if you're not, keep an open line of communication so they can tell you what you're doing wrong. Having someone else, like, when you're not really sure what's going on at all, having someone else to, like, help guide you through and, like, point out things and help you understand concepts better is extremely important. And also just kind of solo practice, just so, like, you know, practicing your movement and stuff is extremely important. But yeah, ranked sucks. Like, do not take that seriously for a second.
Yeah, 200% agreed. I have learned so much more from playing friendlies with players better than me. If you're okay with losing, playing with players better than you is very valuable. But if it'll cause like frustration or whatnot, or like hurt your mindset, don't do it. It's just not worth that, because the mindset part is the most important thing. Keeping a good and strong mindset when it comes to competition is key.
Yeah.
And we
What?
see
replay desync.
Was that a desync
Wait.
or?
No, it wasn't
No, I
a
think-
desync. What?
I think.
That
I
was
think
such a
Salmon-
bizarre SD.
No, that was a replay desync.
E-play desync.
Oh hell.
Salmon took game 1. Poggers. Man, that was such a great... Was that even a comeback? That was such a great comeback from Salmon.
Well, hopefully the rest aren't.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
when
Salmon
it
did win that
desyncs,
game.
when it desyncs, it always keeps the same winner, I found. So you don't have to worry about that. It's just, like, gonna look funny.
Yeah.
Alright, Matt, not taking that loss very kindly. Gonna be going back to Brazil Maple.
Yeah, Brazil Maple.
Brazil
is-
Maple.
Might be the most powerful one.
Might be.
So immediately, Matt is showing that they know how to like call out that aerial movement from Salmon, which I think we saw a lot of against Slip. So we'll see if that becomes a big factor here.
Yeah.
I
Good,
definitely see it happening.
good idea for the punish. Didn't quite work out, but it happens.
Yeah. I do think there are a lot of situations where F tilt is a better punish.
If you ever need Sylph tips, hit me up. I like Sylph. He's cool.
I also like Sylph. I don't main Sylph or really actively play Sylph, but I do like Sylph
Fair.
a lot.
Good edge cancel right there. I was saying earlier, I feel like a lot of CK apps need to work on their movement. That was some nice movement. I appreciate it. Nares.
I will say though, movement is important to be good at, but you don't ever want to be moving or you don't want to be moving a lot for no reason. At that point, it's just extra situations where you can get caught and hit.
Yeah.
Movement is great when you use it to work around your enemies or your opponent's enemy. God, I make this sound like fucking anime.
Yeah.
Work around your opponent's moves or projectiles or just like getting across the stage fast to approach.
Yeah, I mean, like most good movement's gonna be pretty low commitment, but it's all still a commitment at the end of the day. Like it can be punished. It's just hard.
Yeah, I'm just because I know so many players who put so much focus on their movement and want to like move really fast, but that's actually not the best way, or not that good a lot of the time. Because a lot of the time when you get into the habit of just moving a lot, your movement ends up being really autopilot-y and very punishable. So just be conscious about the way you're moving and like if you notice that doing a certain movement gets you hit a lot, then try to mix it up.
Yeah. Mix-up's
So
very important.
Yeah, it is good to know how to move like fast or like slow and methodical for the situation. All right, and that was a good.
That was
Up air, tether, up air.
tether up there.
The
Nice comeback.
You can DI out of up air, tether, up air by just holding straight up on the second up air, but it's something you have to get used to.
It's super weird.
I don't expect someone who hasn't played like a lot of like higher level Maple to really do that consistently.
I sure as hell don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to learn because I fought many very good Maples from the time I started playing the game.
I do not fight many Maples.
Hey, did you know that my lifetime set record with Soul Rifle is 2-0?
Nice.
I beat him once in RAS and then once in a other tournament. Which is right as he started getting really good.
Is Soul Rifle one of the players that had to get banned from RAS for bedtime?
No. That was
I know Gizmo was one of them. I thought there were two.
The other one was Jason. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Jason.
Gotcha.
Also, I should probably talk about the game, but it's even.
It's very even, very on merchant court.
Yeah.
Not a bad pick from Salmon. This is a pretty solid stage for APSA. There are a lot of solid stages for APSA.
And I like this edge guarding.
Yeah.
Getting a bit, I think the F smashes are a bit too committal, but I do like that you're covering the space with them, just using them a bit too. You're not really reacting, you're just kind of throwing them out.
Yeah. They're doing a good job of controlling that corner space though, and really making Matt have to think.
Yeah.
Thinking is hard.
Now I wonder, Salmon seems to be doing that same cloud after a double jump to hit Matt, like that at that specific angle. I wonder if Matt's gonna start punishing that.
We'll have to find out. Oh wow,
yep.
That was nice.
That's that same coverage we saw in the set with I think it was KD. Just covering that timing of the recovery with up special.
Yeah. Kind of punching him out of the sky.
Yep, getting the punish on the tether. Yeah, Salmon definitely wants. Oh.
That's a dead APSA.
Yeah, if you don't know how to DI that, it just kills you really early, like that. Especially on characters like APSA and Eliana, that are both susceptible to getting hit by the up air and die early to it. Jules, I don't think I agree with this. Yeah, I am glad I was able to teach you that, because
I feel like
yeah.
I always feel like Jules, when you're one game away from losing, is like a surefire sign that you're kind of panicking.
I don't think so. I just think that Maple has a lot going for her in this stage because of the moving. I think the moving platform benefits Maple more than.
That'd be nice.
Because I think having a middle platform like there is in Gates, I think it hurts ABSA more than helps. Because it just having that cover above, yeah.
Oh no, no dodge.
Oh. Yeah, you have to pick a defensive option there. You can't just like try to press a button or do anything else to get out. You have to either parry it, which a lot of the time if they're just pressing it really fast and not waiting, you just parry it.
Or like spam roll either, like that can really work too.
Yeah, you can spam roll, you just have to pick an option.
Yeah.
You can't just let it happen.
I'll say, the reason I feel that way about Jules is most because I see this as like the most even stage in the game. And usually in that, like, last game situation, I feel like you really need to go all in and, like, give it everything you've got.
Yeah.
So.
I actually think Gates is the most even stage. I think this stage is actually really skewed for, like, again, I think it's a great Maple stage, and I don't think it's, like, the best Absa stage, because, again, the platform can kind of, like, hurt. It especially hurts approaches with Absa, because Absa does not want, like, Absa wants to be the one sitting under the platform, but if anyone else is sitting under it, then she just has trouble.
Yeah,
but yeah,
sure.
there's...
I don't know, most Absas don't really like Gates either, but...
Yeah, no, I just think having the platform, a low platform like that in that middle of the stage, especially, is very problematic for Absa.
That's fair. Alright,
yeah, that was...
Matt taking it pretty convincingly at the end there. He's going to be moving on to Losers Finals. Alright, looks like we'll be seeing another Maple Ditto.
Yeah, I think Salmon there just got very overwhelmed with a lot of the things that were happening. Just Maple being Maple, and then...
Pretty much Maple buttons.
Because they were doing well, again, when they did have the lead, but sometimes they would just get mapled like they did in Game 3. Like, because Salmon was playing that game really well, but just died at 70 to tether up air. Yeah, we can get into this set now.
Alright, everything looks good here. Let's jump into it.
Frag and Matt.
Our second Maple Ditto of the night. And with the two that we didn't see Ditto earlier, if I remember correctly. Which I actually do not remember correctly. No, Matt was also... That was Matt versus KD8.
Yeah.
Matt's going on one hell of a losers right now to think about it.
Definitely.
Going from 7th to finals right here.
Who upset Matt? The winners. That was That was yeah. Caro actually was the one who upset Matt.
Yeah.
And
he
we
got
saw
his
that.
revenge.
Yeah, we saw how dominant that their second set was.
Yeah. Right. I guess after that loss, Matt just kind of like turned up. Like, yeah, you're not.
Well, that was a good catch.
Nice extension there at the side B. Ah, whacked the eye though. Unfortunate. The funniest thing in Dittos is when both players do the same thing at the same time, and they both just completely whiff.
It is very funny. My god.
Sorry, I can't help but laugh at it. It'd be the same with any other character, don't worry.
Yeah, no, double Maple F smash in neutral is very funny.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of lily parries again. Matt seemed to be pretty consistent with those.
Yeah.
Oh, don't flood this recovery. Oh, they both flood. Or, yeah, they both messed it up at least a little bit, but Frag lived. Frag lived to tell the tale.
Yeah. I'm a bit behind right now. And of course, theme of the night, playing from behind is not easy. Whoa, Info VCD, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it.
Lily disappeared just as the fair was gonna knock Matt into it, which would have put Frag in a really good spot. And now, kind of seeing the opposite thing here.
Yeah. Frag's almost a whole stock lead right now.
Which I think is a very good spot for Frag to be in. And yep, they're both parrying Lily, which is very good.
Just keeping the Planto eye.
Yeah.
Back air, gonna kill. Nice back air.
There's some panic DI on the back air. It's not really knowing what to do in that situation. Which, I will say, you don't see a lot of maple back air in these sets. Like, there's a lot of maples, but not a lot of maple back air.
True. No back air, kind of a decent move.
Yeah, which generally I see a maple back air used to, like, if, like, on DIN, like, it can combo into up special at certain percents. And it can combo into, like, Nair. It's a very versatile move, it's just you have to know how to use it.
I see.
Which, it's not an easy move to use by any means, which is why, again, you don't see it much here. Yep.
Alright, I like the Nurse. Not a great follow-up, but still some good Nurse.
Yeah, I think what Frag's done really well is just he's been punishing Matt's recoveries a lot, in addition to just keeping these punishes strong. So and then yeah, of course.
Oh no!
When,
That's not a great trade.
Yep, that is not a good trade at all, especially when like Matt wants to be in the lead here, and it's just
yeah. Have to be a big comeback if Matt wants to take this game and try to keep the set count even.
And that
good
was
parry.
whack.
Yeah, it was a whack F strong, but wow, Heather up there coming in clutch here.
That's like one of the things that Matt's had that no other Maple that we've seen has had is those tether up air confirms. They've been very consistent.
Yeah.
And no one's really no one's really been DIing them either, which means Matt can kind of just take advantage of those early kills that the others aren't really doing.
Yeah, I know like Matt practices with an explosion a lot. So he's probably used to using some tech like that just in an attempt to keep even.
Yeah.
Hello, Loth. Welcome, welcome. We got one and a half sets left. Next two, you got a Nair. But yeah, most people here will not DI up, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't DI up.
Because, like, again, a lot of people don't... It's not something they see a lot, so...
It's weird. I know you're supposed to, but my brain still, like, doesn't do it correctly. I always do it, like, too late or something stupid like that.
Yeah, so it's like, as they're tethering to you, you have to just hold up, like, then.
I think I only do it on, like, up air 1 every time. It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm, like, just barely too late.
It's pretty easy to get down, but then, again, you have to worry about the Nair mix-up, too.
Right.
It's like... It's just knowing what the Maple players' habits are. It's
whack character.
It's a 50-50, and...
50-50 off of up air. Or whatever else you can do it off of.
Oh. That was a thing.
It sure was a thing.
Yeah, and Matt's punishing these kind of just bad approaches from Frag, like a lot of side Bs. No, Matt's doing a lot of dumb side Bs.
All the side B. Hey, at least Frag's marked.
Yeah. Which I don't really get. Yeah, punishing the dash attack.
Alright, that was nice. Using the parry invincibility.
Yeah, I don't know. Matt's not showing that same, like, good defense, or really strong defense we saw in the other sets. Just kind of...
No options.
Kind of just, like, running in with moves and getting... Sometimes not getting punished. But, like, right there.
Yeah, that was punished.
So Frag just needs to be spacing outside of side B and dash attack range a lot of the time, like...
Oh, actually, it's kind of looking even right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's playing a lot sloppier right now, but it's definitely winnable for both sides.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Matt seems to be getting impatient compared to earlier.
Yeah.
And I think that's been his biggest undoing in this set. Just
punish there, and like not a long punish right there.
And getting a wrong read, Frag in a good edge guard situation.
Oh,
Catching
that
the side B
was...
with the up B.
Yeah, that was really good. I'm surprised he didn't kill.
And Frag is having the right ideas on these edge guard options, but just going a bit too fast and overcommitting.
Yeah. Oh, that... Not dead.
We're gonna see the edge guard. No, a Lily parry. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, that was really high commitment.
You should always just go for the edge guard. Oh, and that was just a very very poor choice of options. I'm not sure if I assume it wasn't intentional. It looked like that was being up special there.
That might have been unintentional, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Woo. Matt, was that a misinput? I feel for you, dude. I feel for you.
Yeah.
Poor one out.
Oh, it was supposed to be a seed throw. Interesting.
Oh, I see. That's so unfortunate.
Okay. So let's see how this goes. That's Matt on a bigger stage is even more comfortable to play that defensive playstyle that we saw earlier that worked out really well.
Yeah. Okay, that I don't know what Matt was going for there. I feel like the lack of the up air was really odd. Go.
Oh, Frag hit it. Frag hitting each other up air.
Yeah.
That was good. Wasn't it a situation where it could kill, but it's good to see Frag hit that after attempting so many other times.
For sure.
Carrying Lily, that's good.
Yeah.
That just, again, Frag seems to be overcommitting a lot on these edge guards, just not really reacting to the right options.
Okay, I got a bit of a lead right now. Secondly is too big. If I can get Frag marked. Definitely keep things close here.
Oh, yep.
Or just get a parry, that works too.
Yeah, I think a really important thing as Maple is learning ways to approach that aren't dash attack and side B. Because I've noticed a lot that these two are just kind of dash attacking or side being at each other.
Personal recommendation from me is Flat Drop Nair. It's extremely fun, honestly.
Hoppiness. That's disgusting.
But yeah, I'd recommend learning some Flat Drop Nair stuff. Bringing in those wavelands. It's a nice timing mix-up. And wave dash down tilt. Those are good mix-ups.
Oh yep, finally pairing one of those.
Yeah. And 4 down strongs right there. If I counted that correctly. Someone should have clipped that, by the way. I don't know if that was worthy of a clip, but it would have been a funny clip.
Yeah. It was just a happiness moment.
It was. I came back at the call. Nope. Could have killed him on the funny percent estimate in my head.
F smash.
F. Strong. The forward strong.
Forward strong attack.
The strong that goes forward.
Alright, yeah. This will be the last game I can commentate. After that, you have grands on your own.
Unfortunate, but understandable.
So I'm sorry.
And we're going to the last game on Maple stage. I appreciate it. This is also, I think, this is only the first time we've seen the stage tonight, and that makes me really sad because I love the stage.
I like this stage when I'm not fighting Craig. Craig is toxic on this stage.
This stage is fun. I like it.
Parry hell.
We got some parries right now. And Matt, early lead right now for him.
Yep,
See if he can maintain it.
Frag's gonna need some big hits.
Yeah, what about it, Sick?
Yeah, Matt's just setting up Lily and
Oh, that was a good catch. I'm surprised that hit, but if it works, it works.
Right, now Frag has the momentum.
Ooh. Oh no.
Ooh!
Oh god, that was scary.
Yeah, that was really close to being an awful mistake.
Yeah, really. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say I want to see a Lily parry.
Oh no.
Because what Matt's doing a lot, and the basis of his neutral seems to be just sitting behind Lily and using a lot of that Lily. Just using it for protection, preventing any approaches using just straight up Lily. Which I think is fine, but if Frag catches on and starts realizing that the goal of approaching Matt is to parry Lily instead of hit him, I think that would be very beneficial for Frag, because
yeah,
without Lily, I think Matt's neutral sort of is gonna fall apart.
Game 5 last stock, by the way. Okay,
Like,
I was saying that earlier to like all of them. Reverse side B. Okay, Matt in a decent spot right now, but it's getting really
Dodging that up
close.
smash, barely. And Frag did try to go for the Lily parry there. They're both trying to go for it a lot, because they're both playing around it a lot, but they're both playing around it in very different ways. Frag is trying to use Lily as a combo and as a combo extender, and Matt's trying to use it more for protection. And that actually, no, that's not it.
Oh, that.
That's a really bad spot. Yeah, with Lily.
Oh.
Yep.
Galaxy
That was a very
dunk
clean
right
edge
there.
guard.
And a hydrate for the road. 2 hydrates for the road.
Nope, there's 3.
3.
4.
5.
5. Holy shit.
6.
Jesus.
7.
Holy
8.
fuck. Posture check. Oh, Jesus. I'm drinking the rest of my water. I can't hydrate anymore.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. That's so much water.
There, are you happy?
Whew. I cannot hydrate anymore.
Literally
Alright.
cannot.
I have to take my leave now, though.
That
You have a good luck.
sucks.
You have a good time commentating Grands.
I will.
Um,
Maybe.
And thank you for having me.
Of course. It was
this
very
was-
hype. I appreciate
This
you.
was very fun, and I'm glad I got to do commentary again.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it was good for everyone. Also, I appreciate you. You
I
said that
appreciate
earlier.
you too.
You said it earlier, and I meant to say it back, but we started the set too fast. So,
Ah, right.
yeah, I had to say it back.
Say it now. It's very good.
Yeah. All right. Peace out, everyone. Bye bye.
See ya. Alright. Do I have to do another hydrate? Did I miss one? Also, Set, because you were commenting on my stage pack, on my music pack. I don't remember what Wii song I put on Travel, but I don't know. I usually try to put fast-paced songs on Treetop. I think it works well. So, I thought that sounded, I don't know. I like that song on that stage. I think it's a good combo. But I cannot remember my Wii song on Travel, so I can't tell you what it lost to. Which is surprising, I know most of my songs offhand. Anyway, you have one more, possibly 2 more, but for right now, 1 more set tonight. And that is going to be Grand Finals, Playnoy Outcast versus Fragalicious. They're getting their rematch right here. I believe it was probably the second time this tournament. We're gonna see which one is taking home the gold for tonight and going into the 4th CK Invitational. Very hype, I know. And for the first time tonight, we're seeing a starter on a grand finale, not finals. It should be finals. But yeah, surprisingly, we haven't really seen any people go to Bars for tonight. It's all been like Gates and the occasional merchant port. So I like to see it though. This is a good starter. Oh no, it's just whoever wins this set is banned from CK. Top 8 Ras gets banned from CK as well, but everyone except for the winner of this set is not banned as of tonight. Alright, nice double down strong right there. Good punish. Of course, the Fragalicious being losers, they're gonna have to have some phenomenal mental stamina right here. Nep, shut up. This is not the worst starter. The worst starter is Gates, I'm sorry, but it's Gates. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I agree with you, Code. It's a risky thing to do, and Pinoy started to use the shortstops in winners finals, and Frag is not remembering that right now. Oh yeah, winning CK is very bittersweet. Getting top 8 in RAS is even more bittersweet if you played in CK before. That's the worst. Pass 6, sucks for you. Stuck in top 8 RAS. With no more CK. Nerd. No, I don't, because I didn't top 8 RAS until after I won CK. It was like the week after. That's what. Is that not what I said? I said it's like bad to. It's like kind of bittersweet to win CK because you still want to play in it. But there's just nothing good about getting top 8 RAS. That's just all bad. Anywho, going back to the game for a minute here. Right, going for some decent combos right now. They're keeping it pretty even. I remember what I said earlier, right? Versus heavies, you really have to have your punish game on lock. Because it normally takes about double the hits to actually match the damage a heavy's getting. Alright, good parry on this side, even though it's definitely risky. No punish, unfortunately. I don't know, Kid. When I won CK, I still wanted to keep, I was happy, but I still wanted to keep playing in it. So, gotta look at it that way. Alright. Very close game right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure you said you... I forget if you said you still wanted to play in RAS after you won it, but it's kind of like that, but like, CK I think is a lot more important for the people who play in it. So, I don't know. And once again, I actually think this is one of the... no, that's not true. But we were seeing a lot of Pinoy's pillars in winners finals. And yeah, it's gonna be up to Frag to punish those right now. Good start for sure. Frag taking game 1. Let me check one thing real quick, just to be sure. That's what I thought. And just like last time, I'm pretty sure the same thing happened last set. Frag winning game 1 and Outcast going to Arena on game 2. Or Ring, rather. So, let's see, this is just straight up a repeat of winners finals. It could be. Alright, no follow-up right there, but very close. I appreciate that. It was good, good attempt. Rockball is sick, TBH. I love this stage. Oh no, missing the punish! Wait, no, still getting it? Okay, good reaction, just recognizing, like, I have to get a punish here, even if it's a small one. And no parry. Getting hit by the shards. Oh god. I like that landing with the Nair. We are starting to, over time, see Pinoy use a bit more Krag Nair. It's a phenomenal move once you start incorporating it well. Definitely one of the things I recommend Pinoy work on as they continue the grind. Ooh, wow, that fair just deleted him. Damn. Gotta love it. Oh, hey Ocho, you're here now. I missed you. You should have been here earlier. SMH. You missed Literature Insect on the stream. Oh, it still says she's here. Well. Alright, so going to Spirit Tree for game 3. I actually don't know how I feel about this as a Maple stage. It feels very iffy for Maple. I could be I was gonna say totally wrong, but that's really unfortunate right there. The SD, you hate to see it. Especially like right now, because remember, of course, Frag is in losers. So, not a ton of room for error right now on their part. They have to win this set. And keep the momentum up after it, no less. Okay, tethering in. parry on the nut. Outcast kind of has the parries on lock right now. Not a whole lot. And the fair. Oh god, Frag's already at 1 stock. Barely even a minute in. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Nap. This is like... Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Nap. Just not good platforms for Lily. Kind of better for Crag, yeah. Okay, good nut there. Pino got a little bit greedy with a high pillar and the rock. They definitely could have played it better, but either way. Frag down. A stock, pretty much a stock and a half right there. Right now, I mean. Almost more considering it's Crag we're dealing with, and just the fact that Frag's already at death percent. Like, they're gonna have to play perfectly if they want to bring this game back. I don't really... Oh, that was not perfect play. I'm sorry, Frag. Hate to say it. But that was not perfect play. But hey, you know, some people share their best when they're wanting to fight back like this. You're gonna find out. Also, I'm surprised to see anyone that isn't Clockwork pick Pride and Work Heat, but I kind of appreciate it. The stage is a little ugly, but it's got good music at least. I'm glad you appreciate this, Code. I'm glad you appreciate this. It's such a good song. And it works so well on this stage. It also works really well in Grands, I gotta say. This is Frag's last chance to get something going here, more or less. Oh god, that's a really bad... That's dead Maple. Oh no. Yeah, like, I feel like Frag's punish game isn't, like, anything too crazy. I'd say compared to the other Naples we've seen tonight, they're not as bad at playing from behind, but their punish game still isn't that good. It's just that they have a solid-ish neutral. They have like a relatively good neutral, so they can win exchanges. It's just they're not always getting as much off of it as like Matt is, or Shirab. Super Paper Mario is the best Paper Mario game. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. You're the one person that'll agree with me here. Great minds think alike. I don't know how else to put it. Alright though. Frag is actually, yeah, that's what I was saying though. I feel like Frag is not terrible at playing from behind. And we're seeing that come through right now. Like keeping, oh no. Right as I say it. That stock. That stock. Okay, saying, I'm so sorry. Saying Paper Mario 64 is the best Paper Mario game is kind of based, I'm not gonna lie. But Super is better. Oh yeah, I would definitely recommend playing like all the original trilogy. They're all phenomenal games in their own right. It's heading through the pillar. Parry. And full charge down strong. Yeah, so it's original trilogy. Fair. Crag fair. There is no game 5 code, right as you said it. That's so unfortunate. Let's get game 5. Deleted. Actually, I can go back. Alright. That's gonna be Punoi Outcast. Taking code Kang 26. So congratulations, Outcast. You played very well tonight. You got some really sick fairs, some sick up air reads. And yes, 07 for playing in code Kang. Except for the Invitational. You still got the code Kang. Right, code's got it. You always need a Krag, and yeah, we always need a Krag. We didn't get a Shovel Knight and an Invitational 3, which is really sad, because we also always needed the Shovel Knight and an Endless in my book, but we didn't get... I don't think we got either one, which is sad. Anywho, yeah, Outcast, you have to use default Krag. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. But we always need to have a default Krag. I think there was one who didn't. No, wait, actually, has there just been one crack in everyone? Yeah, wait, it was Fridge, it was just Fridge, Bugs, and Mikaretha. Yeah, never mind. Very funny. Sam has to HLCK 33 now? No! Slam. Brad. I love Brad. I'm sorry. I love Brad. Poggers. Can you get Pogfish in chat? For Outcast? You get a Pogfish, Outcast. I'm proud of you. You know what we need? We need more Shovel Knight in the Invitational. We missed out last time. We went from like 3 to 2 to none. It was sad. You know, Kira kind of popped off of it tonight. They played fairly well. They just curved that Kong habit, and you have a solid chance of at least getting like up the top 4. What are we doing right now? Aw, Daniel, that's so sad. We literally just finished. We just finished like 2 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. We're just kind of vibing and chatting right now. It really is. You should check out Cyber Circle tomorrow, by the way. Plugging that for you specifically. Let's go. Code energy for Kira. It's kind of sick. Alright, well, I don't know if anything else really needs to be said. We've seen who we'll be getting. I don't know if the other brackets are done yet, but of course, congratulations to the other bracket winners tonight. Whoever they were. I don't know who they were. I'm going to find out eventually. Probably in like 2 minutes, because I'm just going to go do the latest winners rolls. But yeah. I should probably head out, because my voice is very much so dying. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I always love streaming these. It's very fun. So yeah. Good night, everyone. I will see you around later. Bye-bye. Oh, an optimal one inner? Alright, Sick Nasty. I like that. He's cool. Anyway, good night.